my feminist wife bans me from touching her, so I stopped initiating, and now she's panicking. Why isn't he begging to sleep with me? I wonder why he's not doing that, right? Be me, Mike, 30 years old, tech consultant, not ugly, not a model, just a guy with a decent career and a decent life. I was working in Singapore back then, figured I'd be single for a while. The expat dating scene was brutal if you weren't 6 foot something making executive money. Then I met her, networking event at some rooftop bar in Marina Bay. Overpriced cocktails, corporate small talk, the usual. I was nursing a beer when she walked in. I'm not exaggerating when I say every conversation in that room paused. Lina, 27, Filipino, working in hotel management, long dark hair that caught the light. With this effortless way of moving that made you feel like you were watching something choreographed. I don't know how to read this. They're kind of beautiful. That makes you assume she's out of your league before you even try. She was there with a co-worker but somehow ended up at the bar next to me. I made some dumb joke about the drink prices, something about needing a mortgage for a gin and a tonic. She laughed, not a polite network chuckle, but an actual laugh. We talked for 2 hours. She asked questions, made eye contact, touched my arm when she was making a point. At the end of the night, she asked for my number. I kept waiting for the catch. The first time we slept together about a week later, I remember lying there afterwards thinking, this doesn't happen to guys like me. She was incredible, enthusiastic, in a way that made me feel like she actually wanted me, not just tolerated me. She did initiate randomly, text me in the middle of the day, show up at my apartment with a look. My buddies back in Melbourne saw the Instagram photos I started posting. Message flooded in, mate, how did you manage that? Even my dad, who never comments on this stuff, saw her on a video call, and after she left the room, said, son, don't mess this up. The next 8 months were like something out of a movie. Weekend trips to Bali where we'd barely leave the hotel room. Late nights at hawker centers. Her teaching me Tagalog words I'd immediately forget. She'd grab my hand walking down Orchard Road. Post couple photos with captions like my favorite person and so grateful for this man. I ignored the small things. How should it go quiet when I talked about work stuff that bored her? How she was warmer in public than in private? How should I casually mention, laughing, that I'd totally outkicked my coverage? What does that mean? Totally outkicked my coverage. I don't know. Can you guys translate this for me? Like really, totally outkicked my coverage. I didn't understand this meaning. Really. One night after dinner with friends, tipsy on wine, she said again, you know you're punching above your weight, right? I think I got the feeling by this phrase now. I think it's something in the same lines like, I don't know. Mr. Frosty probably means not enough money to pay for stuff. So we already see how it's going. Our friends laughed, I laughed, but it sat wrong somehow. Around month 8, she started talking about Australia, how Singapore's work culture was draining her, how she'd always dreamed of Melbourne, the opportunities there. I mentioned I was planning to move back anyway. My company had a Melbourne office, better career trajectory. She got thoughtful. Then one night over dinner, what happens to us if you leave? The implication on there. Come with me, I said. It's not as simple. Work visas are nearly impossible unless you're in tech or healthcare. A month later, I proposed. Told myself it was because I loved her. And I did. Told myself the visa thing was just logistics. Not the reason. A small ceremony, just close friends, her family on Zoom from Manila, crying happy tears. The paperwork went in immediately. Temporary spouse via application, me as sponsor. We arrived in Melbourne 6 months later. Those first few months were the best of my life. She was grateful constantly. I can't believe you did this for me. She'd bring me coffee in bed, initiate sex at random times, once in the middle of a Sunday afternoon, while I was trying to read. Just climbed into my lap with a smile. There was this thing she'd do, trace photos on my chest while we talked after. Felt like she was memorizing me. I thought that meant something. My mom visited the head mom tree, pulled me aside to the kitchen. She's wonderful, Mark. You're very lucky, I knew. Everyone kept reminding me. So where the problem begins, I wonder. The visa application took forever. She was anxious. Checking the portal every day. Oh, I see where this is going. I'd reassure her. It's going to be fine. We are married. They can see it's real. Even during the waiting period. She was still affectionate and we'd cook together. She'd put on music and dance in the kitchen while I chopped vegetables. Sex was regular, good, the kind where we both fall asleep after feeling lucky. I ignored the tiny red flags. How she'd be on her phone constantly, scrolling, half present. How she was slightly sweeter when we were around other people than when we were alone. How she'd casually mention how lucky I was that she chose me. Like it was just a fact. Oh my god, here we go, guys. Here we go. Month 18. The email came true. Yeah, at least they got an email. I'm still waiting my PIN card from Google AdSense up until now. Subclass 820 partner visa approved. Valid for 2 years, she screamed. Called her family, posted on Instagram, Australian dream lot. With a photo of us I didn't remember her taking. She hugged me. Thank you for making this possible. Not thank you for loving me. Not I'm so glad we're building a life together. Thank you for making this possible. I remember that exact phrase. At the time, I thought I was reading too much into it. About a month after the visa approval, Lena said she wanted to join HN. I've been feeling sluggish, need to get back in shape. I paid for the membership, one of those boutique places in Fitzroy, $80 a week. Wow. She started going religiously, came home talking about this woman Rachel. Rachel's amazing. She's 35, just got divorced. Oh, yes. She will got that very good, nice type of Western friend that will intoxicate her mind and destroy all of the brain cells that she has left inside of it. Yeah, the few ones. She's got divorced, works in marketing. She's so empowered now. No, guys, no. It started. It's over. That word started showing up a lot. Rachel introduced Lena to her circle. 3 other women. Mix of divorced and perpetually single. Sunday brunches started. Lena would come back energized but different, using phrases she'd never used before. You know, I've been doing a lot of... I can't stop laughing. I've been doing a lot of emotional labor in this relation. Oh no. No. I've been doing a lot of emotional labor. I can't stand this. Emotional labor in this really. I just can't stand this. Oh my god, man. I need you to step up more. Stop expecting me to manage this household. I'd look at your Sharon chore chart on the fridge. We split everything 50-50. I'd think about the date nights I planned every week. Didn't say anything. Didn't want to see the fencer. Sex started becoming less frequently. From 3-4 times a week to once. Then, every 2 weeks, when I try to initiate, she'd sigh, I'm tired, Mark. I can almost see it. But she wasn't too tired to go out with Rachel's crew 3 nights a week. One night I'd planned a whole date, nice restaurant in South Bank, wine, thought maybe we'd reconnect. She was on her phone the entire time, texting the group chat, half smiling at whatever Rachel was saying. In the bed that night I tried to kiss her. She pulled back. I'm not in the mood. We haven't. It's been a while. Are you seriously keeping track? No, I just miss you. She rolled over. That sounds like a you problem. If you are one entire week or weeks without having sex, that's a you problem. That's a you problem. Yeah, because sex, you make sex alone, right? That's how you make sex. You do sex alone. That's what she's saying, yeah. Month 23, Rachel hosted dinner at her townhouse. Modern place, expensive wine, charcuterie board. Oh my god, what is going on with me today? That probably costs more than our weekly groceries. The other couples, Emma and her boyfriend Tom, who look at Dad behind the eyes, Jazz and her girlfriend. After the second bottle of wine, the conversation turns into relationships. Rachel loud. Lena was just telling us how Mike here doesn't really get feminist. Everyone looked at me. I tried to let it off. I tried to. Lena cut me off. He thinks doing the dishes earns him a medal. Oh my god. Laughter around the table. Emma. God, men are so low effort now. Damn. They are doing everything, all of this in front of it. Oh my god, it's so devilish. I think from all of these stories that I read, I didn't saw any like this yet. They want applause for bare minimum. Lena looking directly at me. Tell me about it. More laughter. Rachel's eyes were sharp, enjoying this, testing how much Lena would go along with. Lena passed the test. I felt myself getting smaller in that chair. Wanted to defend myself but knew that would make it worse, so I just sat there, shrinking, while the woman I married performed for her new friends. I never felt more alone in a room full of people. Month 24, which means 2 years now. We were eligible to apply for permanent residency. Lena filled out the application, gathered all our old photos from Singapore, joint bank statements, the marriage certificate. This is basically formality. She said, we are married, it's automatic. She submitted it. Confirmation mail said processing time, 4 to 6 months. 1 week later, Friday night, I was on the couch watching something forgettable. She was next to Miss Cole on Instagram. I shifted closer, put my arm around her. Not even sexual, just wanting connection. She pulls away. Hard. Mark, we need to talk about boundaries. I said up. Okay. She'd clearly rehearsed this. I don't owe you sex. My body, my choice. So the guy goes overseas to get a wife that is not intoxicated by feminists, and she just become this. Oh my god, there is no safe place, you guys. There is no safe place. No safe place to find a woman to marry anymore, right? Like, it's so... That's disgusting, man. I don't owe you sex. My body, my choice. I need you to respect. And just to be clear, okay? You guys know I'm Christian. I'm not the best one, but I am. I believe in God. That's the main thing. I believe. Of course, I'm trying to get better, but yeah. And what I'm trying to say is, one of the things, and this is very convenient thing that women usually tend to forget that it's in the scriptures, is that you shouldn't ever deny sex to your partner. You know, you can't deny sex to your partner, be you man or woman. You know, because you two form just one. Like, you two are now part of one flesh. You know. So you guys need to. This is like I'd say that sex is at least 50%. At least 50% of the relationship. So you need to do that. You just have to, you know. I understand that there are many times, many days that the person is not in the mood and etc. But you need to make some effort, to start this. Eventually, in the middle of it, most of the times, the person will end up liking. I think it's much more of actually a kind of. I forgot the words now. Is what it was the words again? When the person passes the entire day avoided to do something that they were supposed to be doing. What is the word for that again? I forgot. In English, I can remember in Japanese, but I don't remember in English. In Japanese, it's taida. Why I remember in Japanese, not in English? It's not procrastination. It's not procrastinating. It's almost the same, but it's okay, fine. Procrastination will do, but it's not procrastination. I don't think I said right. It's when you're just in bed, and you don't want to do anything at all. You don't want to make effort, That's it. It's not exactly procrastination. It's mañana? What the fuck is that? There's even an animal that is called that has the name of this sloth. Yes, it's sloth. Yes, exactly. Yes, but this word also works like lazing around, is lacking. Most of the times people avoid sex because of that. Women avoid sex because of that. But the moment that we start, we actually enjoy, most of the times, It's just because the head is thinking a lot of stuff that most of the times are idiot, But yeah, you gotta do it with your partner. You being male or woman will be there times when you don't want to, but you have to do because it's your partner. It's important to him. He wants to do, she wants to do, and you gotta make some effort. This is maintenance of a relationship. You guys gotta think about this like that. It's maintenance. It's important. It's an important part of a relationship. There are many other stuff, but I'd say this is at least 50% of it. What was in the text again? My body, my choice. I need you to respect that I'm not always going to be available physically. I wasn't trying to. It's not just about sex. It's about you assuming you have access to my body. Yes. He is supposed to have access to your body because you're his fucking wife, right? So yeah, he has access to your body. But their society destroyed that with the laws and everything, But yeah, that it was supposed to be it, As you should have total access to his body too. This is what means to be married, It's... Oh my god, why do I need to explain these things nowadays? Oh my god, man. Oh my god, this is so disgusting. It's not just about sex. Oh, I read this. I stared at her, Lena. I was trying to cuddle, and I don't want to be touched right now. That's my right. Her phone buzzed. How you don't wanna be touched by the person that you married with? That is so disgusting. This just annoys me a lot. This genuinely annoys me. How these people are so fucking retarded, It's too much retardation. Too much retardation to me. And I don't want it to be touched right now. That's my right. Her phone buzzed. Rachel's name lit up on the screen. She grabbed it immediately, walked to the bedroom. I could hear her through the door. Yeah, I told him, just exactly like you said. Something like that. I know, it was so hard. It was so hard telling him that. Oh my god, it's so hard to deny sex to my husband because I became empowered. No, he's being weird about it, as expected. Yeah. Because yeah, who is not gonna be weird after your wife that you married with decides that she don't wanna be touched anymore, don't want to have sex with you anymore? Yeah, no, I would be cool too. Yeah, I would be nice. Yeah, of course, I would be very nice. Where we was? It was so hard. Yeah. I sat there on the couch. That week we had sex 0 times. Yeah. I bet it's gonna be worse. The week before 0. Oh yeah, it's already the worst possible level. Before that, once, and she just lay there like she was doing me a favor. Oh my god! Now she was putting a formal ban on it. After I'd married her, sponsored her visa, built a life with her, the phrase kept looping in my head. I don't owe you sex. Technically true, but Jesus Christ, I tried to make sense of it for the first week. Maybe she was depressed, stressed. I suggested therapy, couples therapy, individual, whatever she needed. Oh my god, therapy sucks. She rolled her eyes. You're making this a way bigger deal than it is. And literally just asked for some space. But it wasn't the space. Space would be not tonight. I'm tired. This was a categorical ban. And she wasn't distant from her phone. Constantly on the ground chat, laughing at memes. Typing away. I started noticing patterns. She'd recoil if I touched her. Shoulder in passing, but that the same week, she posted a throwback photo from Singapore, us at some beach. By the way, I just remember I said like you can never like deny sex to your partner. But there is one exception, and you guys know very well which it is. I mean, if you are like a person with actual, if you are a person that is supposed to be a healthy man on the head, on the mind, you know exactly what period I'm talking about. Yeah, that period, for me, it's a total no, okay? No. But that also doesn't mean that you can't do other stuff that doesn't involve I'm talking too much, okay. What it was again, but that same week, she posted a throwback photo from Singapore. Was at some beach, her kissing my cheek, caption, grateful for this man. 304 likes, 40 likes, comments. You guys are goals. Beautiful couple at home, separated rooms. Oh, so she kept like the purest, the best like possible couple that can ever possibly exist outside. But inside it was like hell. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so disgusting. So she what she's doing is she's kind of doing a whole propaganda of herself, like advertising her as a good potential partner to other men, so she can left to him later and go to another guy. This is what I believe that she's actually doing. Thank you very much for Brian for I don't know how many subs because I can't read it because of the green text. Thank you very much. Separate rules. Oh, Instagram perfect couple. I suggested date night. She cited, do we have to? I'm tired. She went out with Rachel's crew 3 times that week. At least she's not increasing the time that she's living with Rachel's crew, but 3 times already too much. Night 10, I came home early from the gym. She was in the living room on FaceTime, didn't hear me come. In Rachel's voice, loud through the speaker, men need to earn access, babe. Oh, no. You're too hot to be giving it away for free. Lena giggling. I know, right? I just feel guilty sometimes. Another voice, Emma, don't. You hold all the cards. If he's not stepping up, why reward mediocrity? Lena, you're so right. God, I wish I'd met you guys years ago. Rachel, trained and young. I always say, oh my god, train like you train a fucking dog. What the actual? Oh, this is disgusting. Men are like dogs. Oh, she actually said that. She actually said that. Oh my god. He wants good behavior, ignore bad behavior. Laugher. I stood in the hallway, gym bag still on my shoulder, trending like dogs. I walked quietly to the spare room. She never knew I'd heard. That weekend, she was at brunch. I sat on my laptop with coffee, opened our old message thread from Singapore, and started reading chronologically, mouth to her. So what's your long-term plan, career-wise? Do you see yourself staying in Singapore? Move 5, my friend was telling me about Australian visas. Partner visas are apparently the easiest, but obviously I'm not bringing it up that reason. She was manipulating him the entire time since the beginning, but he was like, she was drowned in love and passion for her. Of course, he would be blinded to all of this. Now he's going back to the message, seeing that clear. Oh my god. Partner visas are apparently the easiest, but obviously I'm not bringing that up. Obviously not! I'm obviously not bringing that up because I want you to do one for me. Mob 7, after I mentioned missing Melbourne, have you ever thought about us long term? When we'd leave? Mob 8, I propose. I found a note she'd left on the counter. I'm sorry, the counter ons. Probably forgot about it. Her handwriting. Visa timeline. Married by OCT. Applied December. Married by October. Applied December. Approval by September. I proposed in October. We applied December. Then looked at another pattern or intimacy timeline. Month 0 to 6 in Melbourne. 3 to 4 times per week. Month 6 to 12. 2 to 3 times per week. Month 12 to 18. Visa still pending. Twice per week. Month 80. Visa approved. Once per week. Oh my god. Month 90 to 24. Also every 2 weeks. Dirty sex. Month 24. PR submitted. 0. Week after. I don't owe you sex. The correlation was undeniable. Oh my god. Sunday morning I went for a walk. Ended up at a cafe. I still don't know how to pronounce the words from my country in your country. In my language it's just cafe, but I don't know how it's spelled, how it's spoken in English. In Carlton, this is very weird, right? It's just coffee, okay. Sat there with the long black for over an hour. There was a couple at the next table. She was laughing at something he said, leaning in close. There is a kind of intimacy, what we used to have, what I told we had. Everything clicked. She needed me for the visa. Affectionate, sexual, grateful, temporary visa secured. Affection decreased. Pure application submitted. Intimacy ban. Math racial screw learned the language to justify it. This wasn't about feminists or boundaries. This was a power play. She got what she needed. Rachel's group taught her she'd settled that she could do better, that she should make me earn her. The intimacy ban was a task. Will he beg, chase, grovel? Oh my god, that is a lot of words that I actually don't know in English yet. What the hell means grovel? I don't know. I thought about the group dinner, her laughing while they humiliated me. I thought about trained and young. I thought about everyone telling me how lucky I was. Oh, grovel, it means beg like a dog. Oh, okay, thank you very much. LCPL anime guy, thank you very much. I thought about everyone telling me how lucky I was. And I realized I'd been so busy feeling grateful she chose me. I never asked it if I should be choosing her. Oh my god, dog trained with success. Poor guy. I sat there until my coffee went cold. I wasn't angry. Anger would mean I still cared about changing her mind. I was just done. If she wanted autonomy, complete control, she'd get it. Complete autonomy. I'd become the perfect, respectful roommate. No initiation, not sex, not affection, not conversation, not emotional labor, no dates planning, no how was your day, no compliments. Let's see how empowering it feels when I stop trying. Yeah, but now she's in your country, she has a visa, you know, she won already. She's out of her country and she can just hunt another man. after you, so yeah. Then I take him home. She was on the couch. I said hi, went to my laptop. I started researching meal prep and new gins. She glanced over, confused. Usually after fights, I try to smooth things over. Not tonight. I made dinner for myself. Ate in my room. She knocked around 10. You okay? Yeah, fine, just tired. You seem weird. Yeah, because none of what she did up until now, guys, none of that was weird. But he is weird. Yeah, of course. Just respecting your boundaries is a very good answer. She didn't know how to respond. Yeah, it wasn't on her script, so she just glitched, you know, she froze, like, didn't have trained an answer for that. Because she doesn't have brain cells. It's all trained answers. It's all trained patterns, you know, because they all think the same, like a giant hive mind, you know. So she didn't have an answer. She just mutes, don't respond because she can't think for herself. Unless she trained previously an answer for that. I joined a serious gym, not a boutique place where Lena and Rachel did Pilates. I don't know what's in English. I will just spell how I feel it is. Pilates. An actual lifting gym. Hired a trainer Craig, ex-rugby. Hired a trainer Craig, ex-rugby player. Rugby. 6 a.m. sections before work. Meal prep on Sundays. I'd been eating whatever was convenient for years. Now I was tracking macros. At home, polite, functional, nothing more. She seemed relieved at first. Told Rachel on another call I overheard. He's finally giving me space. It's working. Yeah, it's working. So you become like just as single as Rachel. Yes. No wonder. Like, how can woman follow a woman that are actually divorced? You know, she took a woman as example that has just finished a divorce to teach her how she should have a relationship. A woman who the relationship was totally obliterated, probably, and it's very much created by her own fault as well. So yeah, she's using this woman as example. Oh my god, this is so marvelous. She seemed relieved at first. Told Rachel another call I overheard. He's finally giving me space. It's working. Week 4, I dropped 8 kilos. Craig had me on a pull legs split. My clothes were getting baggy. My mates then noticed it. Mates, you look good. What's the story? I told him I was focusing on myself. He knew about Lena's behavior. I'd vented after the group dinner. He nodded. About time. Reconnected with my old rugby crew. Started going to their weekend climbs at a rock gym in Collingwood. Hadn't seen these guys in over a year. Lena had always found excuses. Posted a group photo on Instagram. 6 of us, including 2 women from the climbing community. Sweaty, smiling, chalk on our hands. Lena saw it, didn't say anything, but I noticed her scrolling through the comments. Kate, one of the climbers. Great having you back, Mark. Same time next week? Week 7, my company's quarterly mixer. Lena came as my +1 for appearances. Should have posted about it. Day night with my hubby. At home with barely spoken in a week. Sophie from accounting approached me while I was talking to colleagues. Mark, oh my god, you look amazing. What's your secret? I laughed. Just been hitting the gym. It's working, seriously. You should give me some tips. Friendly, professional. Lena's smile went stiff. In the Uber home, Sophie was pretty flirty, was she? Didn't notice. You didn't shut it down. Why would I? She was being friendly. You're married. Oh, yeah, I see, yeah. So audio doesn't stop you from going out 3 times a week. Silence the rest of the ride. Week 8, she came into the living room where wearing the dress, the anniversary dress, the one she knew I loved. Want to watch something together? I was reading. Sure. She sat close. They sent off her perfume, the expensive one. Halfway through the episode, she touched my arm. Casual, testing. I gently moved it. Just respecting your boundaries. Very good. Very good. She pulled back. I didn't mean you could never touch me. You said you don't owe me access to your body. I agree. I don't want to pressure you. You're twisting my words. And I? I'm literally just doing what you asked. Yes, the guy just doing what you asked for. She left the room. Week 9, she escalated. Came to bed in lingerie. The black set I'd bought her for her birthday. I was reading a book on training. She paused by the doorway. Notice anything? I looked up. She looked incredible. 2 months without sex. And my wife was standing there looking like that. I felt the pull. I'd be lying if I said I didn't. Yeah, looks nice. Good night. Rolled over, kept reading. Took me 20 minutes to actually focus on the words. My heart was fuzzy. 2 months without her, and she looked like that. But I'd rather be alone and respect myself than beg someone who weaponized intimacy. She stood there for 10 seconds, then grabbed her phone, went to the bathroom. I heard her FaceTime Rachel whispering. He didn't even react. I'm in the black set and he just rolled over. Rachel's voice. He's manipulating you. Oh my god, this is disgusting. Just to read. Trying to make you feel insecure. A classic tactic. Don't give in. But I heard doubting Lena's voice. What if he's actually done? Mendel just moved on from women who look like you. Trust me. Yes, trust this divorced hack. Week 10. My sister Jenny floating from Sydney for work asked us both to dinner at the restaurant. Jenny was warm but observant. Lena was on her phone half the dinner. When Lena went to the bathroom, Jenny leaned in. Is everything okay with you two? Honestly, no. But I'm handling it. Truth, you look good though. Better than last time I saw you. You see lighter. I feel lighter. When Lena came back, Jenny tried. Lena, you guys seem distant. Everything alright? Lena defensive. We're fine, just busy, giving each other space. Space is healthy. Just don't take him for granted. Mark is a good man. Lena laughed it off. I know what I have. Jenny's look said. Do you? I started posting more. Gym progress photos. Climbing videos, group dinners. Lena started checking my Instagram obsessively. I could tell because she refers things. Who's Kate? Just someone from the climbing group. She comments on a lot of you posts. Does she? One night she went through my followers. 30 plus new people. Half women. Comments looking great. Go up SCM. I don't know what means SCM. She spiraled. Emergency brunch with Rachel's crew. Came back tipsy, agitated. Week 12. Night. She cornered me in the kitchen. Why aren't you fighting for us? Calmly putting away dishes. What do you mean? You just gave up. You're supposed to try. Try to do what? Fix this? Fight for me. Fight for me, Lena. You said you don't owe me anything. I agreed. I realize I don't owe you my effort anymore. Cheering up. That's not what I mean. Then what did you mean? Silence. No answer. That didn't admit it was a test. Week 13. She grabbed the mail one afternoon. Heard her make a small noise. She was staring at an envelope, face pale. What is it? She handed it to me. Department of Home Affairs. Subclass 801, positive visa application. We require additional evidence of your genuine and continuing relationship. Please provide within 60 days recent photographs together last 6 months. Evidence of shared social activities. Statutory declarations from friends. Family. Yeah, that's becoming so good. Evidence of shared finances. Evidence of cohabitation. You and your partner would be required to attend separate interviews. She was shaking. This doesn't make sense. You're married. Being married doesn't mean the relationship is genuine and continuing. But we submitted everything. From 2 years ago, they want recent evidence. She looked around. No couple photos on display. My stuff mostly in the spare room. We hadn't taken a photo together in 4 months. We can just take some photos. Go on dates, it's fine. Is it? Mark, I need this PR. I know. So you will help? I said nothing. She tried to fix it casually at first. Let's go to the restaurant you like. For photos. Yeah. unclaim the night. Cancel it. Why? For us, Mark. For us, Mark. For us that, for me that trains you like a dog. And there is no us, Lena. You made that clear. She tried joint finances. Immigration wants shared bank accounts. We should merge ours. I separated them 3 months ago. You didn't tell me. You didn't notice. She tried the bedroll angle. You need to move your stuff back to the master. Why? Immigration might inspect. You kicked me out 6 months ago. I didn't kick you out. You said you need space. I give it to you. Week 3, the immigration form required 2 friends or family to write legal statements. She called my best mate Dan. Hey Dan, I need you to write a letter about how great Mark and I are together, says. Lena, I'd have to be honest, in a legal document, Mark and I were just talking about how unhappy he is. He's been. She hung up, tried my mom. My mom carefully, sweetheart, I can lie to the government. You two haven't been seen connected lately. Week 4, what are you going to tell them in the interview? The truth, which is that we are married on paper but don't have a relationship anymore. You can't say that. Why not? It's true. Because I lose my pure. That's not my problem. After everything we've been through? After everything you've put me through, you mean? Week 5, she tried everything, crying, please Mark, I'll lose everything. You should be thought about that before you decide to train me. Wow. Her face went white. You heard that? Yeah. Anger. If you don't help me, I'll make the divorce hell. Go ahead and file. Saves me the lawyer fees. Seduction. She came out of the shower in a towel. Let it sleep calculated. She still look incredible. Lena, I'm not doing this. Her voice soft. Mark, come on. Remember Singapore? Remember how good we were? We were never good. You needed a visa. I was useful. Week 6. Desperate now. That's not fair. I loved you. I loved you. I loved you, Pass. I do love you. She committed a mistake and he stated it in the present. Maybe you loved what I could give you. You're really going to let me fail? Lose my pure? Leave Australia? I'm not letting anything happen. You created this. You stopped being a wife. You humiliated me. You banned me from touching you. You treated me like a trained dog. Rachel got in my head. Rachel didn't make you laugh when they called me low effort. Rachel didn't write that visa timeline note. Her face crumpled. You found that? I remember it did. Week 7. One more angle. What if I changed? Therapy. What if... Lena, I don't believe you. And even if you did change, I don't want you anymore. Full sobbing. How can you just stop loving me? I didn't stop loving you. I stopped letting you use me. Week 8. She withdrew the PR application herself. Couldn't face the interview. Couldn't manufacture evidence. I filed for divorce. 12 months minimum to finalize. She can't find a work visa sponsor, student visa, or go back to the Philippines. Not my problem anymore. 4 months later, studio apartment in Fitzroy. Small but mine. Down 17 kilos. Visible abs for the first time since my 20s. Still climbing twice a week. Casually seeing Kate. Nothing serious, just getting to know each other. She laughs at my jokes, asks about my day, touched my arm when we talk. Last week she asked what I was reading, actually listening to the answer. Small thing, but Lena never did that. Makes me feel wanted without manipulation. Got promoted, senior consultant. Raise came with it. Post on Instagram occasionally. Don't check Lena's profile anymore. Realized last week I hadn't thought about her in 5 days. That felt like freedom. Lena's still in the old apartment. I'm paying rent until the lease ends. Felt right even though she doesn't deserve it. She posted a thirst trap last week. Full gland caption, new chapter. Comments, thirsty strangers and her actual friends asking, you okay, babe? Her family keeps asking when I'm visiting. She hasn't told them. Rachel's group still meets, but the dynamic shifted. Emma's back with her ex. Jazzy sees someone. Rachel's on dating apps, complaining about low value man. Her to Lena's on Hinge. Can't swipe. Everyone feels like a downgrade. Oh my god. Her mind was intoxicated by the what? I forgot the name of it now. I forgot. Just forget it. She texted last week. Long paragraph starts with, "I've been thinking." I saw the notification. Didn't open it. I deleted it and read. Saturday morning, rock climbing gym. Working a route I've been projecting for 3 weeks. Third one. Overhanging requires commitment. Kate's belay. I make the final move. Tip the anchor, lower down. She's grinning. Yes, that was sick. Breathing hard, smile. Couldn't have done it without a solid belay. We grab coffee after. She asks about my week. Tells me about hers. Conversation flows. My phone buzzes. Lena's name, another text preview. Can we please talk? I put the phone face down. Kate notices. Everything okay? Yeah, everything is good, and I mean it. Yeah, I guess someone is gonna go back to Philippines, right? Someone is gonna go back to Philippines. Oh my god, man. Yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me see some of you guys' message here. Before we go any further, I want to take this brief moment here to thank all of you, my patrons, for the incredible support to my work here on YouTube, and especially my 5-Tail Fox tier member, Brian, and all of my 3-Tail Fox tier members, Wolonly Wolf, Fenny Sylvy, Heath Rowell, Zalost, Shirley Not-Serious, Zaela Zhezzaia, Tayashi, SuccubusBait, Mr. and Your Eaton, Max Tenor, Nugguccino, Abri, and TBCI. Thank you very, very much. You guys are amazing. Also, thanks to everyone that have been supporting me on Ko-Fi, Kick, and to all of my YouTube members. You can support this channel life and growth with just $5 a month and gain access to many perks. This is less than a burrito. Check out my Patreon. Link is in the description below. We need you. Mark thinking ahead. When there is nothing wrong, this woman will invent problems that you either have to solve or you're the wrong one. It wreaks havoc on mental health because problems come out of thin air. Yeah, that's pretty much what happens. No, Mark, I will lose everything. Wah! And Bryce sings. When Wayman, it's Wayman. When you guys type like WHAMMAN, like it's. You read Wayman? I would just read woman. When women invent problems, they just trying to exit and gaslight you that you're the problem. It's always a Rachel in the stars. Yeah, there's a lot of Rachels. There's a lot of Marks. What other name is very common as well? There are a bunch of other few names, but Mark and Rachel are very common. Very common. Past tense, yeah, nah, bye bitch. Yeah, she said, when she said like, yeah, when she said like, I loved you, and then immediately changed it to, I love you later, like she knew that she committed a mistake. But it didn't matter anymore, like, at that point, not that she actually would be doing like mattered anymore. Like, yeah, sounds fake, but was extremely entertaining. Yeah. Yagamvitsi kind of reminds me of the Hong Kong girl I was with for 5 years. Just that I dodged a bullet by not bringing her over to UK. Feel like I'd be a very similar story as this one. If you felt like that, probably it would probably end up exactly as you imagine it. And that's it for today, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Ja, mata ne!